Good morning, everyone. Welcome to week 5 of Reach Out and Read's Summer of Fun virtual summer camp. I am Carrie and I am excited to be back with you guys for another awesome week full of awesome crafts, activities, snacks, and all kinds of videos that you can do right at home. All right, so this week we are talking about amazing science. So our entire week is going to be filled with all kinds of science experiments, observations, and we're really going to explore some of our curiosities, some questions we might be having. So I am so excited to get started, but let's start with our good morning song so that we can get ready for the day ahead of us. All right, I'm ready. Are you guys? Let's start by clapping our hands. All right, I'm ready. Here we go. Good morning, all my friends. How are you? Good morning, all my friends. How are you? It's time to start our day. Let's have some fun and play. Good morning, all my friends. How are you? Now we're going to put on our science goggles. Good morning, all my friends. How are you? Good morning, all my friends. How are you? It's time to start our day. Let's have some fun and play. Good morning, all my friends. How are you? All right, I've got my science goggles on. I hope you do too, which means I am ready to start our week of amazing science. Now let's start talking first about scientists. Now scientist is the name that we give for people that explore their curiosities. They have a lot of questions and they decide to try to answer those questions by doing different experiments and testing things out to see what would happen. So they need to be very curious people. And this week we are all going to be scientists because I know we all have a lot of questions about how things work, about what things do, and we're going to explore all of them this week. So today we're specifically going to focus on mixing things together. So I don't know if you've ever tried to put water and oil into the same container, but something really interesting happens when you do that. So we're actually going to do that later today, which I'm very excited about. But we need to start by talking about making a guess. So that's the first thing that scientists do when they have an experiment or some question that they want to answer in their mind, is they make a guess about what they think is going to happen. And that is called a hypothesis. Can you say that with me? Hypothesis. Very good. A hypothesis is just like a guess. So for that example that I just mentioned, taking a container, pouring water in it, and then pouring oil in it, what is your hypothesis? Do you think the two different liquids are going to mix together? Or do you think they're going to separate and the water might be on the bottom and the oil on the top? Or the other way around, maybe the oil will be at the bottom and the water at the top. No, I'm excited to figure out what the answer is to that question later today. So we're talking all about mixing. Let's see what we're going to be doing today. So our read aloud is called Ada Twist Scientist, and it's about an awesome little girl who is her very own scientist, just like you guys. So I hope you enjoy that. Our craft is going to be super fun. We are going to make our very own lava lamps. Now lava lamps are these moving features that have some liquid in it, and we can actually add glitter to this too. It's going to be very, very cool. So I hope you guys enjoy that. We're going to do some homemade ice cream. We're going to mix it together and make our very own ice cream for our snack today. And then, like I mentioned for our last activity, we're going to be doing a density experiment. So that was what I was talking about when I put the water in and then the oil in. We're going to see if they mix together or we're going to see if they separate, and then we're also going to do a little bit of sinking and floating within that density experiment to figure out what will sink and what will float. And I just gave you a big hint as to what our Zigazoo challenge is for this week. So every week we have challenges with our friends at Zigazoo, which is a free app that you can download. It's kind of like TikTok, but for kids. It has all kinds of kids sharing their own content. So kids, this week we are going to be sharing videos about sinking and floating. So you do your own experiment at home with a container of water and then find some different objects and take your hypothesis first. Make your guesses about what you think is going to sink or float. You can take a video of this and then share it with us on Zigazoo. And there are all kinds of videos to check out too. There's also a lot more fun science experiments that you can show, that you can check out and then take videos of and share them on Zigazoo. So the link for Zigazoo is in the description below. As always, we have our full playlist on YouTube that goes through our entire day. So that is also below in the description. And we also have the full schedule of a printout of what our day looks like today. So that is also in the description below. I think you guys have all the materials. I think you're ready to start your first day of amazing science. Hope you have fun, scientists. All right, we'll see you soon.